So who else has a question? You do?
Yeah, we're not always sure how to greet the new patient when they arrive.
Well, greeting people is important, and it has to be done correctly. I think all of us have been in situations where we approach a front desk at a hotel, or maybe we approached a cashier, and they were busy doing something and didn't give us the attention that they wanted, and now they've got some extra work to do because our attitude gets bad. Are you with me on that? Because you feel like, well, what's wrong with this person? How come they didn't greet me? And I'm glad that you brought this up, because a lot of practices probably don't do this well because they think it has to be more complicated than it needs to be. And it's actually very simple. We have a schedule, so we know a new patient is coming. My advice to you is to act like you were ready for that new patient. So if you want to greet them, you want to teach them that we were expecting you. And so literally, if you know a new patient is supposed to arrive at 11 o'clock in the morning, I'd get up out of your chair, even if you can't walk around the reception room, depending on how your office is designed, get up out of the chair. Be anticipating this person's arrival. Let them walk through the door, let their lights their eyes react to the lights for a second. If it was a windy day or a rainy day, let them just brush off for a second. This takes maybe 10 seconds. But once they, have their orientation about them, and you make eye contact with them, that's when you say, "Miss Jones?" And they're going to go, "Yes." And you say, "Hey, it's me, Larry. Remember we talked on the phone. You're our new patient today, and we were looking forward to seeing you." You see, you want to demonstrate to them that you were ready for them when they showed up. You're also showing them that you're on time, because as soon as they came in, you were ready for them. So you say, "Hi, it's me, Larry. Remember? We talked on the phone," and they're going to think, "Oh, you're not as heavy as I thought you were going to be." Because we always have that different expectation of how somebody's going to look when we talk to them on the phone. But, go ahead and shake their hand. In some offices, you might just stand up and put your hand over the desk. In other offices, you might even be able to physically walk around. If it's too far, I wouldn't want you to run away from the desk and then they wonder where you went. But walk around and greet them. The next thing I would have you do is say, "Well, we were expecting you, so let's get started. The doctor's waiting for you." And then I'd bring them right over to a private place where you could review their medical history forms and their patient registration forms and make sure that those things are signed. So greeting the patient doesn't have to be complicated. I think it all starts with the awareness that we know that they're coming, because everybody likes the feeling that they get when they know that you were expecting them. Nobody likes to walk into a dark house. Are there other questions? Good.
Yeah, who's your dad?